cold even the YouTube froze. Everything's frozen. Yeah, I've never seen it freeze like that. It was, my screen was still up, I was frozen on there. I was stuck on there like it was like a frozen screen on my end. Normally it just cuts out and starts doing the spinny wheel or kicks me out of YouTube altogether. That's been what it's doing recently, is kicking me out, like it's kicking me out of the app altogether. How do we get more views? We just tell the, oh, I love the YouTube algorithm so much. It's such a great program. That algorithm of YouTube is a good machine. You think it can tell I'm being sarcastic? The court people! Good job finding me again, you guys. We were cooked on that other stream. Leo's going up over the shallows. He's gone back to the standard Leo drag there. Just about time for Leo to go home. He's out late today. It's a late day for Leo. I'm not wearing no corn mask. I don't care if there are 1,000 people. We can get 1,000 people with the fish later on. Wait till we get some more pink salmon to hang off the hay rack. King Chaser is good. I haven't even had a bite for like an hour. Nothing. We're due for a bite of some kind. I don't know what kind of bite it's going to be, but we should be getting something soon. Preferably a nice big king salmon. Then I caught a big one in a while. I need to get fuel pretty bad. I wonder, maybe I could sell tomorrow morning. And then go get, I need fuel for my truck. Then go run out to the airport and fuel up at 9. I think they open at 9 out here. Isn't that terrible? Come out here. I don't know. What are you going to do? Back in with them dudes, let's go! They were getting some good bites earlier and then the fish just decided to quit on us. Don't quit fishing! Maybe this will be the pass where we get the quadruple hooked up. There was a lot of fish off the outside edge. We made a couple of inside passes there. Let's try going a little bit deeper on this pass. I bet Leo goes on in. If he doesn't go in, that's because he's got some fish. He's trying to get more. That's what I think. The Duck Master. They got some pretty popular ducking activity over there at Skipjack Sydney. I think duck racing more than the fishing. Tired of this. I need a bite. Boring. Maybe if we put some plugs out, then we could get a bite. Some of those nice mother of pearl plugs. Yeah, it's much warmer than it was this morning. Fish love plugs, Shannon. They love it when you put the plugs out. Now we got a light southeast breeze coming in. That's interesting. Maybe that'll cause them to start biting. Wonder where they are. Maybe they went up on top of the reef. Making a turn here. That was a long, slow drag. Now the drag going to the west. Hopefully we get more success on the western drag. Leo's got that look like he's headed in. Is Zyro going to catch a snook? I hope Zyro goes snook fishing. I think I got him to study a little bit. I sent him some links to the snook master down there. Or at least the guy who knows something. It's called the Snook Club. Snook Club. This guy. One thing I did notice is he had a video. It was called The Best Knot, and then it said uni knot, and I'm thinking like, well, it's not the best knot, so what do you know? Just declaring that the uni knot's the best. It might be the best for him, not the best for me. It's not it doesn't test very highly compared to other knots. Why is that the best knot? It might be the best because if you use 80-pound test instead of using 80, you're not going to break it with 80. That's what I used to use, and when I was a bridge fisherman, I used the uni knot with heavy mono, and I didn't get broken off. Better than a cinch knot or clinch knot, whatever you call it, clinch knot. Bob S. is hanging out. Hoping we can get a bite here. We're going back down the line. Everything seems to have turned off. It was all active around high tide, and now they were still biting on the outgoing, and now that it's like well out, they're not biting anymore. I don't know what the problem is. Scotty put the wrong lures out, scared them all off. I don't even think Leo's fishing anymore. It kind of looks like he's just running to get out of here. Is that enough? He's gonna go sell his fish. I'm a glutton for punishment. I haven't had enough yet. Anything new happened in the news? Are we still on the same level of war with Iran? The Kuwaitis shot down some of our F-15s. That wasn't very helpful. That's like the GDP of Alaska for a year right there. 3 F-15s. Well, I guess not for the oil, for the fishing industry. Confidential, Bruce. Confidential number. I'll show you how many I got in the cabin with me. We got these. Look at them there. Yeah. It's so cold out, I don't want to freeze. Took them inside. Should go grab the ones from outside and throw them on these fish inside if it's cold. I'll check on them and see if they're freezing next time we go outside. We haven't had nothing happen for like 2 hours, I feel like. We need another group of fish to come by. That's not very much. I needed to come up like 25% so I get back to where I bought into it. This recent years worth anyway. It went way down. I'm still up on my original and main investment on it. But you ever watch that guy, George, Bitcoin guy, George? I was watching him this morning. He didn't seem like super excited. What was it, 85? No, man, it's like, it was, Holly said it was -8 here this morning. And then Gary said that it was up to 20 degrees or something, I can't remember. It got a lot warmer this afternoon. But this morning was brutal. Yeah, well, I'm not losing that. I bought in at an average of $45,000 is where I bought most of mine. But I've been putting the YouTube money in Bitcoin for an investment, and all the YouTube Bitcoin I bought up above where it is now. Sorry, I'm not selling it. I'll never sell it while it's down. I'd rather lose all the money than take a loss like that. Yeah, I own it as an investment, not as a trading asset. I didn't buy it to trade it. I bought it as an investment, long term. I've owned it for a while. Since before COVID, I've had Bitcoin, so I don't like the quantum computing FUD, neither does anybody else, but I'm not going to sell. Silver's at 90. Yeah, I'm not trying to buy any precious metals while they're gone through the roof. I reckon they'll probably come down. Might go up before they come down though. Yeah, it's me too, Bruce. You're older than me though, by a touch, by just a hair. Rude Mountain! What's up, Rude? Thanks for coming back, saying hello. It's depressing out here now. It was so exciting this morning, and now it's just gone to driving around for nothing. Ruben Flores jigs, watch now, Ruben Flores jig company painting jig heads. That's my notification. Yeah, I think Leo's out here. Looks like he's off the reef, gone off the reef in the direction of the old harbor. He's gone towards the harbor. Gone and out of here. Not me, I'm in it for the long run. We're going to take another couple passes here before we start thinking about going anywhere. We're gonna have to go through the gut. Last time we went around the top, we didn't catch anything but lingcod. Tonight when we leave, we'll go back up through the gut. That's my plan. First, let's scratch around a little more at the end of the reef here. There's an awful lot of sonar life. All of it down concentrated by just by the tip of this reef here, by the edge of the channel and everything. This morning we caught some nice ones over here at the bottom of the gut. In the afternoon, everything was down here by the red can. Seems like all the fish just turned off completely. That's what happened. We got nothing going on. Anything is possible. Florida trip, a member announcement. Anything is possible. Would like you to join his community, so you can see his member post. Come on, fish. We're all waiting for you to bite. What happened? The quitter never gets the fish. Ooh. A lot of times that son of a gun gets more fish than me and then goes in at 3. Find out he's got 9 fish or 10 fish and he's already in. Definitely the hand shoulders have done a lot. The ones with the fast boats, they come shooting out here in the morning, catch fish and shoot back in, and they're like, I'll have 14 and they got 12, but they only fish for like half the time. Sometimes they got more. I have 6 and they got 12. Plus I fish twice a day. That's crazy. It's gotten back to be like how when we came out this morning and there was like no fish on the sonar. That's what it's like again. That current's flipping out and there's no fish. Blew them right off the reef. Fishing and cooking with Jose. What's up? Want to see the fish, Jose? I got them in the boat today. It's too cold outside for the fish. Got to keep them warm. There they are. That's the king salmon right there. It's like the trout, except bigger. No power bait. They probably bite power bait just fine if you put it behind a flasher. Put some power bait on the hook with a hoochie. I bet you that would work good. They don't have any power bait back at that though. Must have been out here a long time and run out of coffee. And Jose's in the chat. Alright, well I thought there was going to be a lot of fish on the outside edge. There's nothing out here. Go back on the inside edge. Fish. Just sitting on ice. They're a little bit up ahead of they're not right over top of the engine or the exhaust. They're up by the pulleys and stuff on the engine. I'm a little bit concerned about that myself, Shannon, but there's quite a bit of ice in the bottom of my toe. We're fishing for king salmon. I got some. They're right here, man. I got some in the boat with me, keeping them company in there. That kind of fish. Salmon. We're fishing for salmon with hooks. King salmon. The best kind. Wild Alaskan king salmon. Yeah. You never know when you're gonna get the fish on one end of the drag or the other. Sometimes if you stay on the one side, you don't know you're not gonna pick up the fish on the other side if you don't ever go over there. You'll find out. That's what I always think after I'm already gone. Once I left, then I'm like, man, I should have left. peaceful of giving them some time to get in there and be happy so we can catch them. Give them a break, and we'll come through again here in a second. So we get another bite. When the other fisherman leaves, it always makes me want to leave too. When there's a bunch of boats out, we come in here and say like, oh, I'm going to bed, it's time to go in, and you're gonna start talking about going in, and the other boats will start going in. Is Shannon's still here? How many we got, Shannon? Shannon's probably busy with work or something. There you go, Patrick. I wish. I haven't caught double digits all season. This whole winter, I have not got double digits. Usually I'd be saying like, I wish I could get to 20, but I haven't even got 10 this year. It's so bad. It is just awful. If they don't give us an extension, it's really like, you know, in a way to be doing us a favor, you know, it's put us out of our misery. This is the worst fishing. We ought to get something going on in here. It's kind of crazy we haven't got any link caught. I'm going to have to check my lines pretty soon on them. I'm going to go down the front of this reef and then turn around and check my lines. I'll probably pick up shallower. We'll try up on top of the reef. Just because Leo didn't catch anything doesn't mean we won't. That'll let us work in the gut coming up to dark here. Last time we were out, the birds were all in the gut at dark. There was something going on in the gut. We couldn't get in there because we were set too deep. Alright, now that we're back over here, we're marking a little bit of bait fish, finally. I haven't seen Smurfy for a while. I wonder what happened to Smurfy. I haven't seen Smurfy since Jason's YouTube had trouble. I feel like I might have seen Smurfy on another channel over there at wherever they were crabbing. These guys are into the crabbing. Trolling gets boring, I guess. baby Doran. This is the Glacier Shark, driving back and forth some more. Come on, give us the boat. What crab boat is that that's fishing? I haven't watched that channel. Surely we've got at least we must have Lincoln on the bottom hooks by now. We've been trolling forever. Holly sent me a picture of myself. I don't know who it is. I don't even know what you're talking about. Arnie wants to know about the hooligan. Aiden is his name. I don't know the channel. Hold on, my buddy's asking me if there's any hooligan yet. I'm gonna tell him no. Okay. I told Arnie no, and I told my wife that I love her. So there you go. Crab boat. Are they? I thought so. They're still fishing in Oregon. I didn't know they were still fishing. Thought it was over. That crabbing's super popular. You guys start spinning, yeah. When I go to check text, I got spin action. Spin action. Come on, fishy wishy, give us a boot. Getting awful shallow here, rubbing up against this reef. Maybe that's what we need to make it happen. Maybe I need to hit the reef a little bit. Oh, you bounce off that thing at some one time or two. The lingcod really weren't happening today. Uh-oh. It is getting kind of shallow here. 80 feet. 80 feet. Okay. 81 feet. Yeah, 79. I gotta stay more than 75 feet or I'm gonna be boom in the back. 85, 86. Oh, I saw my wire move a little bit. That could be the lingcod. 85, 87. Now, get as close to the reef as we can. Yeah, the fish really seem to have disappeared with that outgoing tide picking up speed. They just what's the word? They evaporated. The vamoose right out of here, and it got, once the tide started going out, that was it. Use the live bait. Well, we got one with the herring, yeah. I don't have any live bait. I don't even think it's legal to use live bait for this. Oh. They got something against it. I heard the natives used to do that. Here you get bleach bottles. You get bleach bottles and 20-foot leaders and a treble hook or whatever. And then you use a sabiki rig to catch a herring, and you get the live herring and just hook it on the bleach bottle and throw it out there and then sit there and watch your bleach bottles. I guess that works good. They don't do it anymore though. bottom fish around it. They can go from 0 to hero real quick doing this trolling stuff. Yesterday or Saturday we didn't catch nothing. And then all of a sudden we had 3. Alright, here's a good bait mark. This is a good mark bait fish in here. That's what we want to see right there. See them? That's what those hooligan look like a lot of times. Look like a hooligan mark. Looks like something. King salmon got them chased up off the bottom, and they're like, they're just in there going, oh my goodness! We're gonna get eaten by the king salmon! And all my flashers and spoons just ran right through that. Come on. Surely there's a bite in there. Yeah, the feed's here. There's got to be some pink salmon around. It's just a matter of time. We might not get them till tomorrow, but there's bait fish here. We got some kings. There'll be more. God willing, we'll get some more here. That's a good sign right there. It's not wet where I am, thank God. The water's wet. Yep. We'll see out the window. There we go. Yeah, salt water. Lady Sky, good to see you. Oh, marking more feed, even more. Let's go. About the same as that last mark. 60 feet deep. Oh, even a little bit more. Come on, let's go. What do we got to do to get a bite here? It's looking really good. I was wanting to go in, but not after seeing that. That's looking real nice there. Got to get a fish here. The fish will be near behind that. They got to be around here somewhere. That's the good stuff right there. Come on. It has been 84 years since I caught a fish on a boat. Those clouds are the mountains. Those are the mountains. It's a little bit hazy. Sorry about that. I wondered if the fish are a little bit on the outside. That was a great sonar mark bait fish. There's gonna be some kings chasing that stuff around for sure. For sure. Anytime now. Baby, laugh. I laugh. It's gorgeous. What the heck is this guy's deal? Yeah, well, that was a really good sign back there. I like that a lot. That's like really promising. This time of year, in this place, at this time of day, with that kind of bait fish around, there should be kings. We got some kings. There should be some more. I don't know. I had some nice ones last year. I didn't weigh them. I just sold them. I think there was a couple big ones in there. I have not got one 40 pounds yet. Between 30 and 40 pounds, I think. Some guy caught one that was supposedly pushing 40 pounds in here, but he didn't sell it. I thought he sold it, but it sounds like he weighed it on a hand scale. I don't think he's allowed to sell fish right now. He got in trouble. Got in trouble for halibut fishing. Took his fishing rights away for a while. Come on, let's go fishing, let's go. Greg's bringing his big boat back up from Wrangell. Every year he sends it down to Wrangell to have, I don't know why, more work done on it. I can't imagine it needs much more work. It's got the Bella Dawn. It's a big one. The algorithm must be pushing the channel out to get these characters we got coming through. All the water is cray-cray. It's the North Pacific Ocean. The most cray-cray ocean that we got here in the U.S. I guess the Arctic Ocean might be worse. Nobody's messing around in the Arctic Ocean. Maybe the next pass will hit the big jackpot of king salmon. I can't believe there wouldn't be king salmon with that feed in there like that. That's beautiful. We're going to turn right around and go right back through that spot. Maybe a little bit on the outside of it. Check our wires too, see what I thought. My port side heavy made a little twitching movement there, like a lingcod bite. Oh good, keep writing. I like to write essays too on live streams. I get disappointed when it cuts me off and says there's not, it's too many letters. I'm like, what? Give me more letters here. I like a good troll that can write more than like 2 sentences. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff on these live streams. You know, most of the live streams don't seem to stick around for all that long. After a while, they go away. Thanks, Gary! It seems pretty rare that we get a troll that can write more than like 2 or 3 sentences without cursing or being indecent. But sometimes. I guess if they can do that, they're not a troll. But you always notice if you get somebody who's like, they're not really making much sense. They're kind of edgy a little bit. You're like, this is a troll. It's only a matter of time. before they step over the line. I wonder if Scotty's in the troll blind. Sometimes we don't see Scotty for a long time, then we get a good troll, and Scotty's like, BAM! Look at There's the guy, Mr. Lingcod catching salmon fisherman. Lingcod fisherman salmon dreamer. That's me. They're not biting today. We got more salmon than lingcod today. I can hardly believe it myself. We haven't caught nothing forever though. It's been like an eternity here. Oh, come on, give me something. I'm ready to catch a lingcod. Let's do this. Come on, lingcod. I'm gonna run out of coffee water. That's the only beverage I got. I got some water in an antifreeze bottle, but I'm not gonna drink that. It's got antifreeze in it, mixed in with it. I don't think that would be wise. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there was some really encouraging sonar activity back there. That was the feed. That looked like hooligan to me. Hooligan or maybe even sand lance. Something good. That blue, those blue dots like that up off the bottom in the little clouds, that's good. That's what we want to see. Now we just need to get the king salmon. Let's go back through. We'll go a little bit deeper this time. Daniel, thank you! Thanks, Daniel. I didn't see Daniel in there. Daniel with the big donation. The minty fresh, $5. That's like an hour's worth of fuel right there. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Daniel. All right. Seriously, this time we're gonna get them. Man, that water's clear right now. If we don't get them, we're gonna turn around and we're gonna shallow up, try up on top of the reef, I think. Once I get lined up, we'll go out there and see if we got anything on our hooks. I wonder if the sea lions are home today. I think sea lions are out there. Oh, they're out there, alright. Out there laying their lazy sea dog, brown shaggy sea dog, laying up on that buoy. That big one's not out there. I don't see the big one. There was one out there the other day. That thing was like huge. It had that big old front of it. It was like this big, you know. It was just kind of its whole head up like this. See it from 400 yards away with my glasses. Yeah, the sun's coming right in. Yeah, it's interesting that the feed mark shows up right now, but we're not catching anything. Earlier we were seeing like tons of fish, but no feed mark like that. I wonder if all the fish was eating the feed up. Now that the fish aren't here, the feed can congregate. It would be really cool if you could just remove all the water, minus the fact that we fall down and crash and die, but like, if you could just see, like, if you could fly around if the ocean water was removed, and then you could look around and see like what's in there, how deep it was, how many fish are really around right now. Is there like a whole bunch of king salmon all over the place, or are they right on the bottom? Is there just a few swimming around here and there? No way to know. You only know when you got one on the hook for sure. I reckon there's a whole lot of lingcod down there. That's be the main thing. A bunch of lingcod and some rockfish. Bait fish and a few king salmon. I think they're scattered around. There's probably some laying on the bottom and some suspended. My port float's looking a little bit fishy. Not sure though. Coming back around into the chop here. The current is reversed. The current should be going from east to west, but it's coming from west to east. That's usually not good. I don't know why it does that. Out there and see if we got any fish. It's nice those swivels seem to have fixed my float lines. Sometimes you put the swivels on and they still twist up. That's kind of upsetting. Let's go check our hooks, huh? See what we got out there. If anything, we might not have anything on there, or there might be lingcod. Could be lingcod clogging the bottom hooks, and that's why we're not catching. It's a real possibility. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look out here and see what we got. Micro rockfish. Oh no, yellowtail rockfish. We got one. Well, that's lame. Not much going on there, huh? fish over here of some kind. Another one of them things. I wonder if that's what we saw, that blue mark could have been these little rockfish. Looks like I could be going a little bit faster. It might be good if I was going a little bit faster. Kind of going slow here. A little bit on the slow side. Yeah. Going a little bit on the slow side here. Tiny little rockfish on there. Yeah. Yeah, those are my most important hooks there, those bottom two hooks. They're clogged up, clogged with rockfish. Well, while we were checking those lines, we ended up going way outside of the normal drag, but that's okay. Sometimes there's fish out here. Outpace the rockfish. Come on. Yeah, I was kind of wondering if there was king salmon on the outside of where that feed is, but it just came down the outside. No bite. Let's go right back to it. A little faster. And there we go in, I guess. Maybe have Holly take me into work tomorrow because of the dang, we got no gas in my truck. I might have one more trip to the harbor and get out to the gas station in my truck, but I don't know. I'm cutting it kind of close. Hate for that big piece of junk to run out of fuel on me. Actually, I shouldn't talk bad about the truck. It's been starting. It's acting differently. Like, it clicks, the relays are clicking a lot. The speedometer and the whatever, the tachometer are working properly. It's doing good, actually. Getting a good truck. I wonder if I got those little brown rockfish on over there. Starboard float, just made a little move. There he is. There's a I brought my fish inside, Nimby, so they wouldn't freeze in this Arctic weather we got. Look at this. I know you like this. Right here. Nimby! I want flies, Nimby! Oh, feed me the fly, Nimby! Couple king salmon in there, not too bad. Not doing too awful bad here. Worst things have happened on these fishing trips out here this year. That's for sure. Yeah, there's one nice one in there. Not bad. One's pretty good. Speed her up. Get a drag on the piece of that out here. be the best. Up all those little tiny. Yeah, it's supposed to snow a little tomorrow here, but then keep snowing. So it's something really substantial. I don't know. People are like kind of freaking out. I heard. One guy was telling me he's gonna pull his boat because of the snowstorm. Sounds like it, Gary. I don't know. I haven't checked the NOAA forecast for it. Sometimes we get hammered in March. We're not out of the woods until April here. I remember one time we got a huge snowstorm right at the end of March. It was like awful. 4 feet or something. Kinda seems like this fish came through and then just tipped out on us, man. We're doing really good, nothing. Never got into the lingcod today. That's so weird. Like, alright, let's catch these yellow-tailed brown rockfish today. Where did they come from? Yeah, I just checked my heavies, the ones that are closer to the boat. They had a rockfish on the bottom hook on each one. I got a feeling I got something on my floats too at this point, but I'm going to leave my floats out until I get done with this drag, and then I'm going to pick them up to the shallower setting and head up the gut, try up around the gut here at dark, or close to the dark, get out of here. About had enough for the day. We're coming back tomorrow, so it doesn't seem like we're missing out on much action right now. What do I know? I was saying something like that. I don't remember which day it was. We hit a big giant one. I'm like, this is terrible. Bam! A big fish on. Then I got it real big one today. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to catch these things. We just need to get on top of something. Seems like they abandoned our drag area over here where we were getting them. Yeah, well, you know, it's funny, we haven't gotten any on top of the reef or in the gut. You know, it's past due time, we pick them up in the gut here. There should be some around there. I know that there wasn't any earlier because Leo was not happy, he took off. Oh God, he got very many. He might have gotten a good amount, and it's time to go in, and we go. 3 o'clock, he's out of here. Yeah, it would be nice if we could get another one with it. So I'm hoping for. summer cruise here now. We got the Andrew is here, and Jerry's working. Oh, thank you so much, Gary. There's another hour's fuel right there. Hours fuel. You know, my buddy Les, the mechanic guy, we talk about Bitcoin, and he's like, when it goes down, he calls it the digital sea lions. He says the digital sea lions got all your money. The digital sea lions got all my super chats. That's alright. Hopefully they grow back. I'm not giving up yet on Bitcoin. Digital sea lion, pretty funny. All right, here's the feed again, man. What do I do? It's here. The bait fish is here. Come on. That's what we want to see right there. That's what the hooligan looks like. A lot of times that'll be the hooligan. Now, if I come up with a bunch of those yellowtail rockfish, I might start thinking it's yellowtail rockfish today. But normally, that's what our hooligan looks like around here. We're going a little bit faster on this pass. Maybe we'll entice the bite with a little bit more speed. Or get him to do something. If nothing else, there'll be a good reason for him to be in here tomorrow. You know, the table is set. That's real good. Really nice. It was there on the way down and it's still there on the way back, so must be quite a bit. Right on the drag too, right in the money spot. By all means, there should be some king salmon on that or something. Big cod, rockfish, something should be chasing that stuff around. There's probably so much of it offshore that they're all out there busy chomping on it offshore. They'll come in though, give them some time. They'll be in here shortly. God willing. That's probably what those birds were working on the other night, some feed like that, you know, gets up on the surface. That was almost on the surface. Halfway. First size of the smelt. It's smelt. Well, God's good. He gave us some fish. These things are so hard to catch this year. Glad we got some. We'd be just doing this all day long and like, I know we've done that plenty of times this winter and not catch anything. chat battle. Alright, here's a little bit of feed on the bottom. Yeah, not very much. Something though. Something down there. It's like Leo said, he doesn't see any, no whales yet. There's no like no massive feed. The massive feed is somewhere else. The whales usually come around here mid-March, late March, April, May. There's a bunch of whales. I don't know where they are right now. They're not here. Sometimes they get on the hooligans running. Yes. That figures, Holly. Save your super chat battles for when I don't have any fish. Today's not bad. Not looking too shabby today. Today was a good day fishing. Just fine. Doing just fine. Yeah, I don't know, Holly. It's not a big deal. There'll be a break. We'll get a break. Might get a break for the rest of the month if it closes on the 15th. I don't need my paychecks until before the next credit card payment thing. End of the month, 1st of April, I definitely needed paychecks. We are tapped out fishermen. We are ready for some salmon to show up here. And they are. Praise God, we got some fish. Yeah. Yeah. Let's fish the gut for a little while this evening here and see if we can't run into a fish here at the gut. We'll give it a try with the floats. I'll bring the floats in and set them to the shallower depth so we can go along the edge of the reef up here, the shallows some more. I'm not expecting much because Leo took off, but you never know. He had that in the late evening, you know, or late afternoon. Maybe there'll be something in there. We can come out here and troll around out here tomorrow. Maybe we should go to the Pinnacles tomorrow. I'll look at the weather, think about it. Probably just come right back out here. We haven't been catching them all day, but we've been getting like a pretty good flurry, you know. When they come through, we've been getting them, throwing them in the boat. Would have been cooler if they were bigger today, but at least we got some. Why can't you watch as much? You work or something? Yeah, we're looking for one more. It's been afternoon. It's been kind of, well, we've been getting them late morning, early afternoon, and then it's been dead. Been catching like one more at the end. On Monday, we had a good flurry at the end of the day. This is not Monday last week. This is Monday this week. Undergone the major ice age. Cold, slowing them down. Yeah, it's crazy. The lingcod just took off, man. There's like no lingcod now. Must have got too cold for them. They said peace out. They were like everywhere yesterday. Or whatever, on Saturday. They're loading up on lingcod. White, what? What happened, Holly? No mail? Okay. That's fine. Sometimes no news is good news. The mailbox category. The only thing I have on order now is some filters for the fuel filters and expecting fuel filters. I'm waiting for them to ship my, Holly, can you check the email and see if they shipped those injectors I ordered from eBay? I did not see a notification come in that they shipped the injectors. No, we're not on another anti-Alaskan automotive supply deal here. I've got green and white lures out for sure. I've got the white assassin and I've got the green and pink. I've got green. I got a plain green one that hadn't bought anything recently. And I've got that green sand eel lure out too. Got one on. Last one we caught was on that sand eel thing. These fish are giving us the big middle fin now. We're kind of getting them everywhere this morning, and now we can't get them anywhere. I should probably just be driving back and forth to that feed, but I don't feel like it. Get over here and work my way back towards the harbor. Water is unusually clear. Kind of weird. Once it warms up, it'll get some color to it. All the rivers are frozen. There's no runoff. There's no waves pounding the beach. Oh yeah, the white chartreuse, yeah we did. I put that thing together, I thought this is a good one, I guess, and then nothing bit on it, but I never took it off. Oh, I did take it off, but then something ate the lure, something ripped the lure off, so I put it on there, and then we caught a big one with it, and it's been out there ever since. Got a nice fish on the herring today too. It must have swallowed that herring because it was well hooked. And the herring was really big. The hook wasn't far back on me at all. The fish must have just inhaled that thing, getting the hook in its mouth. Yeah, this one, that's when it was going on. Starting around, 10:30 they started biting. I guess that was incoming tide, and then they were still biting when the tide went out, but now it's like dead. The end of the outdoor, there's no bueno. the bottom of the gut now. I'm getting ready to line myself up. I'm going to head out the gut and pick my floats up. And then we'll turn around and go up, fish the edge of the reef. Fishing way deeper than I normally would. Oh, there's an interesting sonar mark right there. I like the looks of that. Come on, baby, bite, 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 bite. Come on. It's dinner time, salmon. Stop biting. Not too late. It's still biting. Come on. Come on. Don't want to bite. Kind of look like a salmon. Kind of look like a salmon coming off the bottom there. Really didn't bite though. It's not, I don't know. Wasn't that good of a mark. Not as thick as I thought it was. Well, I thought I saw something happen on the starboard float there. Very small. Maybe got picked up a little tiny thing on the starboard float. Maybe not. How low is it? At 6? Super low, Gary says. I set my floats shallow. Set everything real shallow here. So we don't get rocked up. That's all we need in the rocks. Lowest tide of the week. Yeah, it's big tides. They don't help with this fishing thing. Blow the fish out of here. Sometimes they bite anyway. Like, I mean, it's not a good tide, but we still caught a good number of fish today. It's good that it moves some. It's good that all that water's moving around and there's feed here. That's a good sign. Moves some feed into the area. Hopefully overnight it moves some pink salmon over here. Pretty good. 1 second before we go out there. Wind these things in. Saw this fire about here. See if we got something on the floats. That one float just didn't twitch a little bit. Wasn't very much, but we keep getting the sleepers on this one. Maybe there's something on there. I doubt it, but maybe. Could be. Might be something on there. Maybe it's got link on. Oh, what's that? What's going on? Port side. Probably the link cod will probably start biting next. Time for them to start biting the link cod. Yeah, it is too. I'm getting the link cod now. As good as that. consistent. Time for the lingcod bite. Man. Might have a salmon on the float on the other side. It's actually moving around a little bit more, I think. Maybe I'm just seeing it. There's a beast right here. Look at that beast. That's the biggest fish we caught all winter, I think. Shannon would be happy. I got my lines way out there now. Float is like 1,000,000 miles away. Check it out. Might have to get a lingcod on there. Something on it. I might be wrong. Something on it. Probably. Out here in the abyss now. I might as well do this one now. Got something down there. Turn this boat around. Head back up into the shallows. Is that Lee? Yeah, it is Lee. I didn't know it was Lee. I seen so much green on the screen, I figured Lee was here. I was right. Yeah. Got chilly out there. I hope it's not a missile. Stripers are showing up! Look at the big stripers! Man, that's early for the stripers. Got the link card, that was it. One link card, one tiny little brown rockfish, whatever that kind of rockfish that is. Got it. Ayatollah, I don't see nothing up there. Oh yeah. There's a jet way up there. Let me see if I can see what kind of jet it is. A big one. That's what kind. It's got pointy little wings, and it's got a well, the pointy wings are little from miles away. I don't know. Thanks for coming in, Patrick. Kind of freezing our butt off around here. We got some fish today. Got a few fish on board here. And it's got the big binoculars. I need to go out there and shift my starboard heavy. Needs to come up a couple marks here. See about changing the depth in a second. Un second. Un momento. Get my zero turn in, title transfer the truck to me. They were on Salky, but I thought they were normal side turns out. They were check and chong things. Yeah, I didn't need a spare cap. I need a spare cap. I told Holly we needed an extra $100 in the truck for groceries. I forgot my wallet the other day, and I'm like, man, I got no wallet. I got to go all the way back to the house. If we had $100 in the car, we wouldn't have to go back to the house all the time. They're thinking that for every time I forget my dang wallet. I want that $100 in there. Let me go pick this one line up a couple turns. Be right back. It'll only take a second. It'll only take a second. Watch that line for me. That's the one that gets bites the most. That one. sorry, that's the one I was moving there, so it would jerk around, kind of like what it would be if there was a fish on there, but not quite the same thing. Woo! It's cold out there again. Getting cold and colder again instead of warmer. Let's see if we can get a bite. Sometimes in March, later on in March, just straight up and down the gut here is the only place you can get any fish. It's usually needlefish get in here. We picked everything up 18 feet shallower than we were, or something like that. Yeah, 18 feet shallower. Marks up. Well, the ones that were biting the bottom, the ones that were biting the top hooks on that we caught were now, our bottom hook would still be in range of their attack. But the good thing is now we can go up along the reef here and see what's going on. Go check out our normal drag. My brother hooked me up with these, are nice glasses, these Steiners. They're not $5 grand, but they're expensive. See the mountain? You can see the shadows and the snow on there, the big rock outcroppings. I should send my old ones in to get repaired. So worth repairing. The glass is not scratched up.
Coast Guard Sector Southeast Alaska, Coast Guard Sector Southeast Alaska.
Coast Guard's talking to me.
The National Weather Service has issued a heavy freezing spray warning for the following areas: Yakutat Bay and Lake Canal. For further information, listen to the National Weather Service broadcast for your area. Break.
That's us.
Coast Guard Sector Southeast Alaska.
They have issued a heavy freezing spray warning. Heavy freezing spray. Heavy freezing spray. This is terrible, you guys. You can't catch a break. Porcupine meatballs? Are you serious? Oh, hi, Captain. What about it? Oh, yeah. What's up, Chunks? We got a few, yeah. You want to see? I got some in the boat cabin tonight. There they are. There it is. King Salmons. Just for you, Chunks. Oh, my goodness. Heavy freezing spray? Really? Heavy freezing spray warning. That's not good. Heavy freezing spray is like the opposite of what we want. And there's like so many places where they're not issuing a heavy freezing spray warning between here and where the other one is, but we got it here. Heavy freezing spray for here and Lynn Canal. I watched that guy block it. He's got a big YouTube channel and he's got a bigger head than I do. He's a guy from, I don't know, Ohio or something. He shoots all kinds of stuff with different pellet guns mostly. He went porcupine hunting and he shot a porcupine and then it had funny looking meat, so he didn't eat it. That was the video from yesterday. Heavy freezing spray, Edward, not just freezing spray. There's 3 levels: light freezing spray, heavy freezing spray, or yeah, light and heavy, or no freezing spray. We want no freezing spray. Thank you, JK. There we got some in the box. Thank you for renewing your membership. awesome. I remember you told me that you renewed mine even though you didn't renew everybody else's. Or was that Smurfy? I think that was you. That's great. My paying members are much appreciated. Keep us going here. Elon Musk requires donations. He's so poor. Gail Lawrence, we missed you. Gail, where's Gail been? We missed Gail. Look, Gail, look what we got. We got the fish. There they are. That's what they look like. I got them in my cabin so they don't freeze up tonight. Or freeze up while we're fishing. Don't want my fish to freeze. Heavy freezing spray. Get it out of here. Get out of here. There's no heavy freezing spray here. Oh, how do we do that? Man, watch the wind just kick up like right now. Spray start flying all over my boat. That would be terrible. I thought we were going to be able to fish tomorrow. I don't like this report of heavy freezing spray. What? Gusts to 60 miles an hour. Now they're calling for heavy freezing spray like right now. That's the warning. I don't know. Are they talking about Friday and Saturday? Oh my gracious. Friday's so far away. Get close to the reef again. We went way off the reservation there. Only thing is we've been catching fish out there. We've been doing good out there. So I don't mind trolling around out there. Normally I just go right up and down the edge of the reef all day long, but we've been catching them off the edge, so. Is Zyro gonna go live? JK, you better get on Zyro's case and tell him that I'm almost done fishing. When I'm done fishing, I expect to be entertained by some snook antics. I was trying to send Zyro to snook school. Again, sending them links to the snook experts' videos, YouTube videos. I've been watching a little bit of snook YouTubes myself, trying to bone up on my snook techniques. It doesn't seem like it should be that hard to catch them. I don't think Zyro's got the right angles. I think his angulus is wrong. There's a guy, JK, called the Snook Club. He's on his snook. He's got a headphone with a big fuzzy mic, and he's got like detailed instructions. I mean, every part of the process he covers. I sent a link. I sent a link to Zyro. no comment. Yeah, I think it's the presentation. I think the snook are present. I can't remember what JK told him to do though. JK is just give him a hard time mostly. What did you tell him to do, JK? Yeah, the Snook Club on YouTube. The guy is even like, he's got diagrams of the bridges and like all kinds of arrows, like fish here, and then he talks about different tide, like if the tide's moving this way, you know, present the lure like this, and if you don't present the lure the right way, you're not going to catch them. I'm thinking, yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah, it's called the Snook Club. And that, yeah, and he was like, so on the intercoastal waterways, bridges on the east coast of Florida, I'm like, that is exactly where this guy has got it all mapped out for Zyro. The Snook Club. I watched like a 45-minute video he did last night and he's got a big snook mounted on the wall behind him, and the snook's got this glass eye, and it looks like the snook is a great mounted snook on the wall. And then he's got another room, and he has a big snook, like a glass snook plaque. There's a very fancy snook on the wall in the other room. Anyway, I've been studying up on this snook a little bit myself too, and it just seems like Zyro's in a good spot. Zyro's in a really good snook fishing area. I guess when it warms up, he's gonna get them. I can't wait. Have you been to Zyro's channel, Thomas Scarabino? So, I don't know, Zyro's, what is the deal with Zyro's channel? It's like so hard to find it. It's Why So Zyro, or you got to go to Zyro's garden to find Why So Zyro's Snook Live. It doesn't make any sense. I think you should just delete everything and start over so we can find him. All right, here, I'm starting to panic. I saw my sonar said 75 feet. That's emergency, but we got everything set shallower, so it's not an emergency. We can 75 feet's okay. We can come into 57 feet now. Hamid and Benjogum. I can't even say that. So I was watching this guy, you know that guy, the Alabama, what's it called? The Bama Beach Bum or whatever? He's all right. He's all right. Anyway, he was fishing for sea trout under the lights at night, you know, somewhere in Mobile Bay or whatever. And he had a guest with him, and he was just like catching fish after fish after fish. And the guest was never catching anything. And part of that was that they weren't showing it on video, I'm sure. But I told my wife, we're sitting on the sofa, and I said, see that guy, the beach, the Bama, whatever he is, he knows how to fish. see the other guy that's with him, he doesn't catch any fish. I said, that other guy is like Zyro. That's Zyro. I'm sure Zyro's not watching. He wouldn't be able to take this. He would have definitely. We get some redhead faces in here for that. And that Alabama beach, the beach, what is it, Bama something or other? He's like, yeah. He's telling the guy, I'm retrieving it kind of slow across the bottom. Like you can tell the other guys didn't get them. He's pulling them out on every cast. Bama Beach Bum or something like that. I don't know. Zyro he catches some fish, but I wouldn't be able to have it, man, with all those big snook. Like you look under the light, there's like all these snook. There's like big old, you know, big game fish, delicious, bright silver fish. They're all over the place in there. The Snook Club guy, he said, I texted into the Snook Club. I said, hey, my friend, he's got all these snook. He's ICW, and the snook are there. Like you can see them. You can see them under the light, like lots of them, but they won't bite. And the Snook Club guy said, he said the snook that you want to catch are underneath of those ones. Which I already said that. I don't even know. And I'm like, Zyro, the ones that bite, you probably can't see. They're down deeper. Get those ones. No, we still can't get them. Man. It makes me want to go, like, the more I look into it, the more I think I need to go catch a snook myself. They look like a good fish. Looks like if you find the right area, there's like the docks, the private docks with the green lights everywhere. Man, there's sometimes... Their fishing is going crazy underneath there. I watched one snook video, and this snook were in the, you know, they're cast into a dock light, and it looked like it was under attack by miniature bombers or something. The water was just like frothing with snook just exploding everywhere. Yeah, they weren't having too much trouble catching snook in that spot. There were like tons of them. They were going off. That's probably when snook season's closed, you know. Let's see if we can get an Alaskan snook up here at the top of this reef. Yeah, I think Zyro's that's my new favorite YouTube channel. I used to like Mikey's, what was Mikey's channel called? SD Fish and Sips. That was my favorite channel. And now Mikey's not on this earth anymore, so we gotta watch Zyro. We just have to make sure Zyro doesn't do the same thing Mikey did and get killed in that kayak. He's got that orange life jacket. He's out there with his headlamp. That's kind of dangerous with all these Bass Pro types and their 70-mile-an-hour bass boats down there. A couple margaritas, a little bit of skiing, and next thing you know, they chop Zyro in half with their bass boat. He needs to get a proper light on that thing. Yeah, it's fun. And I think Zyro has got. He's really tenacious, you know. I think he's going to figure it out. He's just got to get the angles right. The angle and the speed of the retrieve, whatever it is that they want that day. It seems like the speed will vary, but like you got to have the right angle so you're not going to get the bridge fish. What do I know? I'm not there. I'm like patrol. I'm just the guy who's the Monday morning quarterback over here. Hey, hey! Die on the other lure. I do remember telling him to go lighter leader until you hook one and it breaks you off, and then go heavier. And he hooked some huge giant one the other night, and it just swam right underneath the bridge like a whale and snapped him off. He didn't have a chance. It's way too light a leader. Zyro was in here this morning. He didn't say whether he was going to go fishing or not. Well, you know, we're talking about like try anything, like the gulp lure, the small gulp lure, the light head, you know, like finesse, get them to bite. And then I watch these videos and they're like, oh yeah, around the bridges we use the flare hawk. You know, I got a 2-ounce mylar bucktail. It's this huge lure, you know, and they're catching this big snook with that thing at night around the bridges. That's what the Snook Club guy's favorite lure is too, the flare hawk, you know. It's this preposterous big jig. Oh my goodness. And he's fishing is done for the day, I guess. I can't get nothing now. We're gonna make a pass across the top of this reef. One way to the west, back to the east, and then we're going in. Be home by 6:30. Maybe 6:45. Just like every other night. Except it's way light still. Should probably just go in right now. Come back out here. Is it heavy freezing spray tomorrow? JK, what's the weather say tomorrow for Yakutat Bay? Windy. I'm not coming out here if it's going to be heavy freezing spray. You can have that. I'll just stay at home, sell my fish, go get gasoline for my truck. My predict wind was showing it to be like 5 to 10 miles an hour or something tomorrow. Saying about heavy freezing spray, we need at least 20 knots to get. Well, 15 knots that's going to start hitting me with some spray. Okay, great. I hope it doesn't snow on Friday. I thought Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday was snow and then maybe rain. Telling me it's going to be a big storm now. Maybe they changed their mind. think there's heavy freezing spray warning in effect right now. Good thing it's only blowing like 3 miles an hour. Gary says 24 knots tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know if that's really going to happen though. Is that for real? I don't believe it. Predict wind. Oh, 14, yeah. Predict wind shows it being copacetic right here by the Cape. Maybe not so good further out or up. You know, out in the middle, not good. But I'm in the eastern corner quadrant of the bay here. JK says good. I'm right by the mouth of the bay. I'm around Ocean Cape on the east side, right on the corner. Catching nothing. We caught just fine earlier though. We were just fine this morning. Yeah, that's not gonna be a problem for me. Is it northeast? Because northeast, until it gets up to like 20 miles, 25 knots, I can fish in northeast. I don't want to fish at 25 knots if it's gonna be below 20 degrees though. That's where that freezing spray starts happening. I don't need money that bad. Yeah, nice chunk of feed up here. Where's the fish? Bait fish on the bottom. Nice thick chunk of bait fish on the bottom. Come on, come on, come on! Bite, 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 bite! John S. Ball Pepper! What's up? My pepper plants are still growing. So I got peppers and roses. I ordered some ducks too, Johnny. I got 12 Peking ducks, or actually 11 Peking ducks, and 1 white star hybrid duck, and 2 geese from McMurray's hatchery. It's gonna be wonderful. I have to build them a house though. That part's not gonna be as great. Wednesday blow for the northwest. Well, we might have to go into islands on Wednesday. Check out the mega giant fish zone. I don't like northwest. I think it's going to be snowing real hard on Wednesday too. Come on, fish. What's wrong with you? Give us a bite in here. What's JK's picture today? I didn't see it. We'll look up here. And it's... How am I supposed to tell what that is? This looks like a red thing. Jewelry. Big bird jewelry. There's all kinds of stuff alive down there, but it's not biting. How much you biting, stupid parts of the sonar? I've come through here before. I got a fish on every hook when I see marks like this, and I thought those are all king salmon. And then now I go through, I see the marks, they don't bite. None of them are king salmon. I think it's just the way it looks in here. There's definitely some life up here though. So there's life in the water. I see it. Several different kinds of marks in the sonar. All of them high up. No bites. fish too, that sounds good. What a slow winter we've had. It's still slow. This is like terrible. Grateful that we caught some fish. I guess now we got the excuse of the Icelandic, freakishly cold weather. And there's still fish coming in. You wonder if it was normal, like 30, 40 degrees, how many we would be getting. We'd probably be getting a lot. Where's anything? That's probably Bouncer. He's the one who got the tattoo. Oh my goodness! I'm glad I'm not tattooed on there. Man, some people. I bet that dude's got a lot of tattoos. Like a lot. Running out of ideas, I guess. When are you leaving, Bob? You leaving? Are you on your way to Florida right now? Driving down the Interstate I-95. That's a crazy road right there now. What's this? Nicky Webless, what's up? Alright, Thursday. Sick right now. Well, good. Get your sickness out of here. Be sick now, not in Florida. We need you to go down there and catch many, many fish. I want to see lots and lots of fish. I think you should catch a snook. Go directly to the snook. Hey Johnny, you know anything is possible, that channel. Somebody tattooed that channel name on their arm. I guess it was their arm, maybe it was their leg, I don't know. In red ink, it says anything is possible. And then it's got something underneath of it that looked like the tattoo guy crossed it out. I don't think it's fake. It looks real to me. I guess it could be AI. Something about Skeeter's Outdoors. That guy tattooed Skeeter Outdoors on there. Skeeter, yeah. Skeeter's channel too. How can you possibly spell anything wrong? Oh, the first one? Oh. My gracious. What did they, maybe they got one of those Chinese laser tattoo removal tools, you know, no big deal, man. Just hit it with the laser. They'll make it into a big apple, you know, it could be the red apple afterwards. Could be. We'll let you know if he gets the Johnny Small Pepper tattoo next. It's real. Oh yeah. Okay. Be successful at what? He's got Skipjack Cindy. She's in that channel all the time. Wow. I don't believe in tattoos myself. I got a couple when I was in high school, that's it. They're very small. And they're not where anybody can see them. All these fish dipped out, man. All right, so we got 3 seagulls. There's 2 right in front of me, and then there's 1 sitting on the high spot over there. Maybe something will happen now that we have 3 seagulls. One of them's coming to check me out. It's gonna land on my boat. No. Just looking to see if I have any fish. Glacier egg, it is not. That's something else. I heard Skeeter talking about it, and then he posted a picture of it. I'm just like, oh man, Skeeter, I'm out of coffee. It's definitely time to go in now. We have to have some. Let's have this dried out Florida orange. Thank God for oranges. Look, Bob, I got this from Florida. My buddy was down there. I said, give me some oranges from Florida. I can smell the Florida dirt right through the orange. They're not good though. They're like last year's oranges or something. I don't know. Had a bad year for oranges or something. These ones must have been on sale. Material, okay. That's, yeah. You need string more than one word together so we know what you mean. Because that is not telling me very much. Alright, here we go. Last pass on the top of this here reef. Bite now or forever hold your mouth shut, Big Sam, until I come back next time the wind's not blowing really hard. Freezing spray everywhere. I've never had a real issue with freezing spray. I've had a little bit of freezing spray, but it never killed me yet. Oh, this orange looks horrible. I don't know if we can even eat this. Look, it's so dried out, it's like... Does that look edible to you guys? Kate got me these oranges. Never ask a 14-year-old to buy you a fruit in Florida. What is this? It's like, can't tell how to buy fruit. Smells interesting. Doesn't taste right. It's not quite bad enough to spit it out, but I don't want to eat any more of it. I mean, I kind of do. I want to eat more, but my judgment is telling me don't eat more. One more bite. I'm thirsty. Oh, I have an apple. You guys ask me why I'm shooting the fruit, because it gets on. Look at that black spot on my apple. That's alright. I still thank God for my apple with the black spot. Half of it's good. This tastes better than the orange. The apple doesn't look right either. Tastes alright. Bite fish. If I hadn't have done this so many times, I know for sure that any second now we could get like a triple, you know, or a real big one to bite on there. That's why I'm still trolling. The only thing that doesn't look good is the fact that we've been trolling around for like so many hours without getting one. But the sonar looks fine, time of day is good, everything, time of year, time, tide, everything. Oh, there he is. Yep, got him on. Come on, stay on there now. Oh yeah. Got a biter. Doesn't look very big, but you know how that goes. They've been deceptively gentle biters. Not too many small ones here. Let's see what we got. He hit on the side with the bait, so could be a lingcod. Could be one of those big nasty lingcod. Getting my hopes up. Let's see what we got here. Pulling the line back like a lingcod. Just kind of dragging it back slowly. I think I still got it, whatever it is. Not on the thing. Come on, stand me up. Stand. Come on, baby. Come on, this one. Oh my goodness. It's a big halibut. Like kind of a big one. You want to see a halibut, Bob? Who's in here? Who all's up in here? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Look at that big old halibut. How dare you? Now, this fish will never get off the hook. You know, the king salmon, they get away. This thing will never get away. What do I even do with that? He's got my fancy lure on his mouth. See, we've got this thing on. Look. Oh, there we go. Broke him off. Wow. Saved my lure and let him break the line. All right. No problem. Fish are coming in, they're moving in. It's the wrong fish there. That's not the one we're looking for. We're looking for the king salmon, not the halibut. Keeper size halibut. Yeah. Can't even eat an apple around here without having a big fish bite on it. That was a fearsome halibut. So vicious. Well, I guess the line was strong enough. I probably could have lifted him in, but then what? This caused all kinds of trouble in my boat, thrashing around and wrecking everything up. They are, man. They come in and just go everywhere, tangle everything up, break stuff. We could have got a good amount of halibut today. If it was open, we could have kept both of those halibut. But I made some really good money then. Thank you, Gail Lawrence. Yeah, I brought them on board. Next time, there'll be plenty of time for bringing the halibut on board, like when they're open. You got to see it, didn't you? That was like a 25-pounder. It's 20. Yeah, I don't like to bring them in unless I'm going to keep them. That one's too big to unhook with the gaff easily. Like do the gaff trick, a little big for that. Slimy doormat. About the size of a doormat. It's big, about that thick. It's full of slime. Fight. They've got a lot of fight to them. That's a good sign. It's a good sign the fish are coming in. They're just not the right. Where's the king salmon? What the heck? I want to catch a king salmon. Maybe one more pass. Might as well. We're out here. The weather's nice. Heck. Go over it again. I caught a fish. I thought that was going to be a lingcod, and then when it wasn't, I thought it was a king salmon, and then when it wasn't, the wire wasn't bouncing around, I thought lingcod for sure. And then when I saw brown, I'm like, yeah, lingcod, and then no, pretty good sized halibut. This apple's pretty good. Satisfied with it. You know, it's got a big black spot on it. The Reef Robber is live. Monday evening chat. I will read you my notifications. That's really interesting that the halibut are coming in, and I don't know why we can't get a bunch of silver-sided 8th-month clearing center. Thank you, Patrick. I asked Holly about your scarves. I'm like, are you done with Patrick's scarves? You look like you're done. And she's like, no. I'm like, why didn't you finish the scarf? She's like, not yet. I don't know. We have like almost completed your scarf, Patrick, but not quite. 2 of them. You tell Holly you want your scarf, and you want it now. I don't know what she's waiting for, but something. I really don't know. But we got major progress. There's like 2 different styles, and they're mostly done. Here we go. We're gonna go across the top of that reef one more time because we got That was a positive result. We hooked a nice sized game fish there. Where there's halibut feeding, there should be big king salmon too. Like for real. It should be in here. There's halibut, there should be kings. Something's happening. What's happening? Kind of seemed like my starboard float was doing something, but it stopped. Try another halibut. A lot of times these salmon will make you wait until right before dark before they bite again. If you're patient enough to wait until it's like almost fully dark, then they go off. You get 4 or 5 more, but if you leave it this time, you don't get anything. I really think that the weather is supposed to be good for at least a couple more days. Should have my. You guys remember when? Remember this winter when we were over at Manby? We were all the way on the other side of the bay, and the Coast Guard was talking about storm warning. They're like, storm warning, storm warning. I'm like, what? Oh yeah, she got the hat made. King salmon head? Are you kidding me? Oh, thank you, Holly. Bread sounds good. There you go, Patrick. Almost done. Excuse me. Come on, salmon. I'm just messing around out. Should be finished, but these fish are leading me on. Thought we were going to get one there, and it turned into a wrong kind of fish. One more pass. And down in the hills. How do you cook a king salmon head? Pacific Northwest, Sportsman for life! Well, we got a couple. We got winter, spring right here. There they are. Oh, my goodness! It's really slow this year. Normally it's good. It's kind of slow right now. Slow year. In a timber barrel? What the heck is that? They're looking at $500 there, man. What do you want from me? $400? I don't know. Fishing has been really bad before that. They make no bucks. Patrick's not panicking. Cook the drum with alderwood. How do you eat the drum? Cut it up with a can opener. You cook the fish in the drum after the fuel. Thanks, Anton. That's what I'm talking about. I need encouragement, not that's better than nothing. Ooh. Try again. Different sockeye. I got that sock. I got some sockeye at my that Shannon said somewhere in my house. Cutting and smoking, okay. That makes sense. Because that's what I got in the sockeye. You gotta cut it to fit it into the jar. A video? I don't know, man. There's some natives here that do the cooking of the salmon in the smokehouse. I don't have a smokehouse. The internet told me that smoking salmon would give me cancer, so I stopped worrying about it too much. I got one of those little cheap smokers. Sometimes, I don't know. I like to do it. It's a spring ritual. I always smoke some up in the spring. Alright, here we go. Seeing some feed on the bottom. There is no reason why we can't just catch a bunch of king salmon in here. I don't get it. I'm ready for them to bite now. Bob saw the same article I did. Okay, here we go. Here we're getting into the feed here. This is what lured the halibut in. This is whatever it is on sonar that I see. I am ready to catch the king salmon. I am ready. Let's do this thing. Don't tease me with this stupid halibut again. I don't think we're gonna catch another salmon. I thought that was too much. Like, I'm only here because I know that all of this looks right, and at any moment I could catch a fish. And it's like, bam, there it is. Like, yes, I've been out here. Yes, all the last 6 hours I've been trolling for nothing. It's all worth it now. Stupid halibut. Come on. At least I got a short video of the halibut. Nobody watches my short videos anymore. I don't know why I even bother. I think I'm being censored by YouTube in that realm. I've seen so many pet videos that are not as cool as Wilson that get like 1 million views, and Wilson can't get more than 1,000 views. I don't believe it. It's discrimination against my dog because he's a conservative dog. Alright. Anytime now, salmon. We're in the feed, we're in the marks. There's all these marks, like I said, they look like kings. A lot of times that would bite, you know, you'd think that would bite. But it's something else up here. It's something else. It's not the king salmon. It's like it's always the same. They'll be like whole stacks, you know. I don't know. Maybe it's sockeye salmon stacked up, but it's really too early for that. Must be the current or something. Sometimes I get really good hit out of that spot. There's always something there. Yeah, I remember one time I was fishing in here at dark. I and I ran through that mark, and my lines just lit up. And I thought, oh man, those are all king salmon. Those are all the king salmon. I got them. But since then, I realized the marks are almost always there, but they don't bite. It's not actually the king salmon, I don't think. Okay, here we go. That's one way. Let's circle back to it again, and that's it. Yeah, I never did get a popular short video. You know that? I got a real viral long form video, which I'd actually rather have than a short video. But Judah's channel got a viral short video. He got one that went to like 10 million or something. Just some guy banging at a salmon with a gaff. He didn't even get the salmon, or like ended up pulling it in. I don't know. He missed it a bunch of times with the gaff. You guys remember that? They won't bite. I'm over it. I'm pointing the boat towards the harbor, and I'm going out there and pulling up my gear. Something's going on the starboard side still. We'll check that one first. We'll pull it up. Pull that starboard line. Another halibut or something on there. I don't know. Something's going on up there. Might just be turning the waves are bumping it. It's not dramatic. Okay. Got her pointed towards home here. She's pointed in the right direction. The direction of the harbor. No freezing, no heavy freezing spray has hit us yet. Excellent. Final check of the day. Final check. Nothing on this line. My hook kind of bent out this hook here. Nothing on this one either. I wonder, you know, I scented that one with the garlic scented smelly jelly stuff. I wonder if that's why they're biting that float, because it's got the garlic one, because they're not biting the other side. I wonder if they like that garlic smell. more than the sardine smell. That's nice and hot one on the herring today. I think we didn't catch anything on that cuttlefish. I think we would. Nothing on that cuttlefish. Like a fathom and a half, and then this has got the little one on it. Is that what we've been catching them on, or was it the other side? I thought it was that. No, it was the other side we catching them more, not that side. Hold on, guys. Let's get our stabilizer. These old stabilizations up in here. Give me that stabilizer. I'm guessing Noah's being extra careful about the freezing spray. What with them people getting killed recently and all. Taking chances. He's ready to rock and roll. Let's get the heck out of here. Stabies in and everything. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Partly cloudy. 2029. I don't think I care about the eclipse. I don't feel like I care. Holy mackerel, the moon is huge here though. Look at this moon. This is crazy. Look at that puppy. No wonder if fish are finicky. That moon would make it hard to catch a fish for anybody. Lucky we caught anything. Here we go. Well, there's about to be some clouds. When is it going to happen? If it happens right now, I'll see it. And then there's going to be some clouds coming. Yeah, it's really big. It is. That's right. It's hard to tell on the camera, but that sucker is coming up big time. I remember filming the moon like that last year, coming in here about this time of year after catching a whole pile of fish. You see, I got no piles of fish. Two of them. Gilby, Christine, what's up? Really? What the heck? And now you're on the YouTubers. When's this eclipse gonna happen? It's pretty big. Pretty full too. There's a little bit of a cut on the left side here. That's cool. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, 6.5, we're making good speed. We don't need stabilizers, we're gonna make good speed. Coming in. we had some more coffee, but we're all out of coffee! That's good. It's 6 degrees. Oh, 6 p.m. Yeah. Well, it's 6:43 here. Let's see about the Verson. Verson. Oh, de uma beleza. Oh, there it is. I think he's still alive. He hasn't been moving very much. He's just chilling. He's blocked in by the salmon. The block in, the block in, the block. More trapping videos! Yeah, we'll try. We haven't caught anything lately. When we catch something, and when we start beaver trapping, when the ice melts, we'll do some more otter trapping, make some more videos of that. Eclipse at 2 a.m. in the Yucatan. It looks like the clouds are coming. Whisker, what's up? Fine with me if the clouds coming, should warm up quite a bit. Yeah, we're doing. Temperature good, oil pressure good. More trapping videos, they say. Oh, trapping raccoons, that's cool. You got the dog-proof trap? Or like a regular trap. There's the jet, evening jet for Yucatan. Coming in. Wow. The moon's really big in the binoculars. It's bigger than it was before. Look at it coming up now. Look at that sucker. The jet coming in. There's the jet. There's the jet. There's the moon. Crazy. I've trapped raccoons before. They're kind of greasy, huh? And they're mean. That's a good job, though. You get them things out of there so that they don't eat all the turkey eggs. Turkeys and quail. What else? I guess pheasants, grouse. They eat all the eggs. They need to be trapped up. Good work. Let's check and see what the Bible says about our big moon here. Where were we? Let's go back to... Let's go back to Proverbs. Likes that page. Alright, Proverbs number 4. Hear, my children, the instruction of a father, and give attention to no understanding. For I give you good doctrine. Do not forsake my law. When I was my father's son, tender, and the only one in the sight of my mother, he also taught me and said to me, let your heart retain my words, keep my commands and live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget nor turn away from the words of my mouth. Do not forsake her, and she will preserve you. Love her, and she will keep you. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and in all you're getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she will promote you. She will bring you honor when you embrace her. She will place on your head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory she will deliver to you. Hear, my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of your life will be many. I have taught you in the way of wisdom, and have led you in the right paths. When you walk, your steps will not be hindered, and when you run, you will not stumble. Take firm hold of instruction, do not let go. Keep her, for she is your life. Do not enter the path of the wicked, and do not walk in the way of evil. Avoid it. Do not travel on it. Turn away from it and pass on. For they do not sleep unless they have done evil, and their sleep is taken away unless they make someone fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is like a shining sun that shines ever brightly under the perfect day. The way of the wicked is like darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble. My son, give attention to my words, incline your ear to my sayings. Amen. Woo! It's still going on here. Look at that. Sorry about the horrible engine noise here. This is how it is on my boat. Amen. Anna. Make a raccoon hide to see. Cade's making some raccoon or making some martin hats. They also sent me these poisonous oranges. Like, very questionable. Yeah, that's what he told me too. We just sent them into the tannery. We sent them in, it was $200 to ship the buggers in there. We got 32 martin going in, beaver, wolverine. I sent a deer hide in. Gary, let them in, thank you so much. Yeah, I need some fresh fruit. Wow, it's like the moon is shining on the mountains, but I guess that's the sunset. Look at her. Wish I could turn you guys sideways. It's gonna keep coming up. In a minute we'll be out of the waves. I can get a better picture, more still. I burned my spare bilge pump hose off like a dummy. Yeah, I was smelling some plastic. I'm like, great, what's next? Well, I brought the bilge pump in to thaw out, and the hose went up against my exhaust. No big deal. There's always something in here on this boat, man. Scrape off that plastic smell here. Kate's texting me, wants to know when I'm done fishing. Classic on my boat. We had this exposed exhaust in the cabin and something will fall on it. It's always plastic and it melts it, and I got burning plastic in my boat. Keep an eye on the temperature here with that funky hose I got. The alley is taller. You mean Mount McKinley? Hold on, I gotta text Kate. Sorry about that. Mount McKinley! Mount St. Elias is over there. Up, sun's down. Sun has been down. That's all it is. Mount St. Helens, or is it Mount Rainier? I thought it was bigger than that. That's not that big. Oh, in New Hampshire, yeah. I thought you were talking about Washington State. New Hampshire is 6,000. I think it's similar in Virginia. 6,000 might be bigger than what we got in Virginia. I don't know. Might only be 5,000 in Virginia. Yeah, clementines are nice. I'll eat them all. I eat them all up. I got some clementines on eBay 2 years ago that was so good. And I tried to order them on eBay again. So bad. It was such a bad deal. Yeah, they were so bad. They sent me all these bad oranges. And I wrote them a letter. I'm like, all these oranges are bad, and I want my money back. And they're like, oh, don't worry, we'll send you more oranges. And they sent more that were like a little bit less bad, but they were still not good. I had ordered limes from them at the same time they sent me the limes. The limes came like 3 weeks later. The limes were acceptable, but they were not special. They're like the same limes at the grocery store we got here. So, alas, I tried to get Cade to bring me some fancy oranges from Florida. It's also a failure. They got some Australian oranges at the grocery store here. They're pretty good, but they're $3.87 a pound or $4 a pound, something like that. They want quite a bit of money for their oranges. It's like half as much as the king salmon I'm catching here. And if you do the math on that, I'm out here burning fuel and catching a few salmon, like I can't be eating them all up in orange price. Yeah, they double bugs me on the oranges. Don't let me forget to put my poles up. Sucking all these plastic fumes now. It's always something on this boat. It's a nice day of weather. We got a few fish here. Wonder how cold it's going to be tonight. I reckon I should just take them up to the house. Or dragging of the fish, loading of the fish, all the fish stuff. Jennix! I'm trying to get a few fish. You see the moon here? Look at this. Oh my goodness! It's on fire! Whoa! Looks like it's burning. I'm trying to hold it. Yeah. Try to make it short. Make it short of the moon. I tried to, and I don't know. I have a hard time holding the camera still for 49 seconds. Yeah, I gotta fish or I don't eat. That's my job. Fish to live, man. I need money to buy groceries and fuel to go fishing again. Pay my credit card off every month. Gotta work. Yeah, no wonder we couldn't catch very many fish on the... Once the tide gets moving out there with the full moon, it's like, it's often too much for the salmon. You got only get them when it's between tides. When the tide is slowed down, you know, they go on the fight, on the attack, and then once it starts raging again, it's over. Sometimes they bite the whole time. They get on to something good. Let's stay after. There's a big moon around the July king openers soon. It's always a full moon like this. Yeah, high tide's been a thing this winter. Ever since Leo got that batch out there on the bar, we've been trying to get him in high tide. I wonder what's going on the pinnacles. Yeah, you never know with these fish. They always say the high tide, the full moon tide, the big tides sometimes blow them off the bar. Same thing on the pinnacles, but I find the pinnacles not as sensitive to the full moon. But we're catching pretty well out on the bar. I don't know about changing locations right now. It's the best thing we've got going out there. It might be 30 fish a day on the pinnacles, I don't know. Normally this time of year it's all out on the bar. Unless you can't get out there, then we go on the pinnacles. About to be alright. You never know. Maybe it's good up there. Can't believe I melted my bilge pump hose. That's really not helpful at all. Stupid stuff is expensive. My friend, the mechanic guy, was telling me that the bilge pump line with the little corrugation, you know, the corrugated bilge pump hose, the corrugation like slows down the pump by 10% or something. If you have a pump with a smooth wall, it's much more efficient. The pipe. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dark, not dark here. It's still light. It's only 6:08 here. Did you see the sun? Sun. It looks like the sun. Look at this. There it is. Did you see the sun? Yeah, there. The sun is reflecting off the moon with quite the fury tonight. Doom and gloom in Ketchikan. It's gonna be doom and gloom here soon too. The clouds are coming. I see that it's cloudy over Ketchikan. It's definitely cloudy that way. You know, I'm facing Ketchikan now, and I see a lot of clouds. It's gonna get cloudy here. I could go with the clouds and warm it up. It needs to warm up. It was like -8 degrees here or something this morning. It's about 30 degrees too cold for me. Oh, I hate cheese. Oh, no cheese, man. Zyro! Zyro must have got in trouble for fishing too much. He probably got sleep or something. Work. Maybe he went to Stook Fishing College. He's doing a crash course on getting the right angles on the bridge. So if you imagine this is a snook here, and the snook's down the bridge, and Zyro's up here, and the snook will look up and see Zyro up there, and then sit back on yeah, I'm headed home. I'm getting close. I'm getting off the ocean now. Lowest tide ever recorded is not the tide I want to go through this shallow spot here. Well, yeah. I mean, an oversized fish would be fine too. I want big snook. I don't get to eat the thing anyway, so it doesn't matter to me if it's over. But that's a real fish. You know, these little ones don't really count. It might as well be a whiting. You know, I got 30 whiting the other day that are about the same size as the snook he's been catching. How big was that big whiting? 16 inches. The biggest snook the other night was like 20. What was the big one? Didn't he get one that was like 26 inches or something? Or was it only 22 inches? I thought it was going to be big. His rod was bent over and there was all this hoopla, and then he gets it up to the tape measure and it was nowhere near big enough. But maybe he's busy, like I said, working or sleeping or eating. He might be recovering from all that other snook fishing he did. He said he was going to go out last night after the whiting massacre and then try again, but he refused to take us with him. And then he popped on here this morning, and since then we haven't seen him. Can you believe it? Went out, caught 30, he caught 30 keeper fish, didn't even record none of it. That tide must still be going out because they're not making very much speed here. I wonder how low is low tide tonight here. I don't like the sound of record low tide. That's the snow. The tide line is so far below where the snow is on the beach. It's really, really, really low. Might have to go around the green buoy. It's going to cost me 10 minutes. It's 1.2 is the low. That's it. It's not that low. The Secret Knot Club. I missed the Secret Knot. I don't even know what this is. Like an inside joke. I missed out on the Secret Knot. Heck yeah, we love Zyro. That's the #1 fishing channel right there. He needs to stop this and make it a fishing channel and call it like Zyro's Revenge Snook Masters or something. You gotta have a catchy name. I guess Zyro is catchy. Doesn't Zyro mean something? Like if you look up Zyro on the YouTube, there's like all these Zyros. It means something. It's a popular channel name. That's why it has to say why so Zyro or Zyro's Garden, because there's a lot of Zyros already. Heck yeah, we're trying to figure out if he's going to go live or not. I said he needs to get a new channel name. I'm ready to watch some Zyro snook fishing right now. I'm almost done work. It's time for him to start up the show. Smells a little bit like liquor. Tastes like the inside of a trash can. Smells. Outside a grocery store. Like a grocery store dumpster full of bad produce. Not very good. It'll be pretty popular when he catches one of the when he catches one of those big snook. The whole flock of crows flying over here. I think they're crows. I don't catch very well when there's a lot of crows flying around. Flocks of crows on the beach are a bad thing for me. It's an observation. I don't think I've ever seen it. They tell me it's a 1.1. I better check. Let me check the tide myself real quick. It's going to be negative 0.97, so negative 1 foot in 23 minutes. It's almost dead low tide right now. Might as well be low tide. I feel like I've been through here on a -2 before, but that is low. I'll try it. We'll go for it. We'll stay away from that one rock. That's super low. Well, if we go up on the rocks, at least we'll only have to sit there for like 40 minutes before we float off again. It won't be drying us out and flipping us over anyway. Is that encouraging? caught snook yet? Yeah, he caught the snook. Not very many though. Not very big. He does try really hard, and he's got a good entertaining show. Yeah, the rock. I'm gonna stay away from that. I'm gonna do like we did the last time. We came through yesterday really slow, and we had like 12 feet of water, and that was at a 0 foot tide or something. So tonight we should have like 11 feet of water. It's no problem. Why do you think I watch? I want to see how they catch these suckers. Oh my goodness! Well, we already done caught them today. Caught a couple. Just pray for God to give you the guidance to use the right lure, go the right place. Maybe you'll catch something. That's what I do. How is Wilson doing? He's down there sleeping. Maybe he's dead. He's gotten so old. He's all every time he moves. He can hardly get up. He's got a big tumor on his back leg. He had his leg curled up this morning going down to the boat. I've seen him do that before, and I'm just like, come on. Once he starts running, he's okay. But man, he's getting old. Could be dead from the fumes, but I think I fixed that exhaust leak, like doubly fixed it. Fixed it once, and then there was still a little leak, and then I just fixed it again. I should have got it. My eyes were burning the last 2 days, and I said I fixed it, but today my eyes feel okay. Smelling plastic because I burned a plastic hose on the exhaust a minute ago, but that's nothing good. There's windows and doors open as well. Okay, here we go. We're getting up on a thing here. It was okay today. Daniel, nothing great. Really isn't as good as it should be this time of year. It should be like phenomenal, but we did okay. We got some. We better go real slow over this spot, just in case. Enough that I don't want to say. I mean, I guess I could. It was pretty okay. Kind of small. Not very many. This guy from Washington came in. The Washington Sportsman came in here and told me that better than nothing. I timed him out. Oh my goodness. 13 feet of water, 13 feet. Everything looking good. Oh, 12 feet. Feet. Pretty dark. I can't really see in the water anyway. 11 feet. Thank you. Oh man, we got three gallons of gas. We got, whoa! Somehow we got $20. Where'd that come from? Yeah, we got 12 feet all the way through there. This can't go. You can't go over the high spot, or you're gonna. Jeez, I wouldn't want to go over it today. That's for sure. How many days a week do you fish? 6 days a week if the weather allows. when the season's open. Next step, I gotta put my poles up. Don't let me forget that part. Where's the moon go? Oh, there it is. It's over in the village now. Big old moon over there. It's the swamp rat. Swamp rat! We got the river rat. Now we got the swamp rat. Yeah, as soon as I get over this last little shallow spit, then I'm gonna put the holes up. Turn on our light. Oh yeah, the light's right on that daggone. What's in the jigger there? I'll turn it on anyway, so we don't get hit by an outboard. Some outboard boat come through here and just ran right into us. Should get over this thing right here. Liable to be mighty shallow. Yeah, our fishery has a quota for the winter. It's set at like 45,000. We're nowhere near the quota. On a good year, I'd be sketching about the quota's going to run out, but that's not the case this year. It's terrible. We got about 6,000, maybe 6,500 caught out of 45,000. And the season ends very soon. And that's about me. Like that's, you know, on a good year I'd get that many, and on this year I got that many. It's about exactly what we're looking at. You know? Alright, we made it over the thing. But hopefully they give us an extension. We'll find out if we get an extension sometime this week is what they think. Our Fish and Game guy told me midweek we should get an announcement. They announce whether or not we extend. Hold on, I'll put my poles up. Wilson's alive and well. He's up sitting on the sofa down there looking at me, going, get this box of fish out of my way so I can come up there. I will get the box of fish out of the way. Fish outside. That's number of fish, non-hatchery fish. They call them treaty fish. We have a treaty with the Canadians. Non-treaty, they count the non-hatchery fish against the quota. They count the hatchery fish too if the Fish and Game doesn't look at them. Wilson's up. Give me a stick, Wilson's alive and well, moving around real nice. He wants out. He says, let me out of this stinking boat, you burning plastic pipes on the exhaust. How dare you? Wish I could see. What's your best year? No, I don't discuss the details on here. It used to be better when the money was worth more. Everybody got a raise. Let's really talk about the wages keeping up with inflation. Not so much in this business, not yet. God has blessed me with more fish, but yeah, it's a tough road right now with this commercial fishing. I guess it can go the other way pretty quick. The halibut price went way up last year. I don't own very much halibut, but I got a little bit last year, or last few years. Yeah, well, anybody who's watching the stream, I stream all my fishing, and this, ever since those Summer Kings from last year has ended, it's all been pretty disappointing. But that's, you know, that's how fishing goes. It's really good one year and not good the next. No, I don't count either. I gotta get a rough estimate by the amount of money, but I've never been a fish counter. Not that many. I don't catch as many as a lot of other people. That's why I don't like to count, because I don't catch that many. If I don't say, then it's a mystery. You all know how bad a fisherman I am. I really would like to figure out how to catch more Summer Kings. Some of the guys really kill them in the summer. Never get that many. 6 knots right now. Getting close to the harbor. Yeah, well, I got married now, so I got my wife too. She's working, but I don't know how long she's gonna work for. Almost ready to retire. Maybe she'll work for 5 more years. We'll see. Trying to get Holly some halibut quota, you know. I need to get her the qualified fishery stuff after Wilson's death. Yeah. Much better than it has been out here. Slow, very, very slow this afternoon. Might as well just come back in. But you don't know that until you go out there and figure it out by not catching anything all day. But Wilson's dog food's pretty expensive. Coast Guard's coming on to tell me it's a gale warning or whatever. Yeah. I just buy more for Holly, like, so I'm only allowed to own 3 blocks. I got 3 blocks, but if when Holly is eligible, since she's always out here fishing with us all the time, when she's not at work, then she can have three blocks too. Right, unless you buy unblocked, but to buy the unblocked quota, you have to have an empty block, like, to put the unblocked into. It's so stupid. So I don't have any empty blocks. I would have to sell some quota before I could buy more, yes. And I don't have any money, so that's not a problem right now. Very easy because there's no money, so. But money comes pretty quick when the fish start biting. I can get money pretty quick. The quota's still low. The cost of it is still really low here. You can get in here without overheating the engine or sucking up a bunch of water and hitting the dock again. That'd be nice. Well, fish buyers text me. That's all. I'd take real quick. Let them know how many I got. See, he might want them. Find out if he wants them tonight. Probably not. He might want them in the morning or something. I could work with them. I need fuel for my truck anyway. Although I hate to, it would be smart to come in early tomorrow as opposed to go out late, because they were biting in the morning and then no bite at all in the afternoon. Drag these stupid things up the dock. The harder it is to drag them, the better, I'll tell you that much. Halibut Kingpin. I like it. Yeah. Well, she's selling a condo. We own a condo in Juneau. And when she sells the condo, there'll be a little bit of money left over after the, she still owes money on the thing, you know. The money's not looking too great right now, but you know what? It could be a lot worse. There's a lot worse things that could be going on with the money. Not in credit card debt, or I don't know, she might still have some credit card to pay off. We just got married and I've been helping to pay the credit cards down, but there's just only so much I could do at this point with the fish the way it is. On a normal year, everything would be caught up, but it's not a normal year. Luke is texting me now too. He wants to know what's up. The Queen Pen, yeah. Okay, Luke can wait a minute here. We're parking the boat now. Is there gonna be ice in here again, really? I gotta deal with the ice again tomorrow. Just keep crashing into the ice every day. Not normal. It's totally not normal to have ice every day. Yeah, but I'm really grateful to have this halibut. Hopefully the halibut price is still good. I don't want to hear about how, like, we can't get paid for our halibut because it's World War III or something. That's what they'll say. Sorry, halibut's only $4 this year because Ukraine or Iran. The fish buyer wants his sweet potato vine back. Oh, there is ice in here. He said Leo had 3. There's a lot of ice too. Oh my goodness. It's too late to turn back. Can't turn back now. Oh, my path is still in here from this morning. I still have a path cut through here. Let's go right back into the hole from this morning. This is crazy. I have never seen it like this, to be honest with you. I wonder where Leo got 3 from. Glad he got 3. That's good. Sorry, it's so dark. Want some light? Get some light on this mission. Wilson recognizes now that we're crashing into the ice, so it must be about to back to the dock. Yes, Wilson. We're almost here. Almost. Sorry, I didn't break the dock this morning. That's good. Oh, I broke my boat. Crashed into all this ice. Oh, that other boat moved out from behind. Don't worry about hitting the boat behind me. It's nice. Man, this is not ideal. I need to get some steel from the front of my boat. The icebreaker. Seriously. We get more metal, you know. Alright, we're on the dock now. There we go. Well, you guys, thanks a lot. Let's get one verse here. Psalm 123, unto you I lift up my eyes, O you who dwell in the heavens. Behold, as the eyes of servants look to the hands of their masters, as the eyes of a maid to the hand of her mistress, so our eyes look to the Lord our God, until he has mercy on us. Have mercy on us, O Lord, have mercy on us. For we are exceedingly filled with contempt. Our soul is exceedingly filled with the scorn of those who are at ease, with the contempt of the proud. Amen. I love you guys. Good night.